It's coming. Alright, let's get you guys some chicken out here. Yes, I want to check my sauce. Ooh, the sauce is doing good. Oh, yum, yum, yum. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, this is going to be delicious. Oh, this is going to be delicious. Ooh, my spaghetti sauce is going to be good. Alright, let's get you guys some chicken out here. I'm going to turn you off and get you back on nice and bright. Da-da-da. Alright, now, we were doing some chicken right here. Who's ready? Who wants a bite? Y'all want some chicken? Who wants some chicken? Come get it. Who's back? Hey, Leonard. This time she called. It wasn't a text. This time she called. Love my roommates. Love them to pieces. They make me laugh. I'm one of those people persons. I like people in general. I'm rendering some chicken right now for my dogs. 3 dogs and 1 cat. My cat's 18 years old. She's driving me crazy. Oh, I wish you could smell the spaghetti. I got spaghetti and meatballs cooking. Oh, the smell of that marinara. Yum, yum, yum. It was very easy for me to blow up to 252 pounds. If you look on my wall, you will see me. That was my driver's license picture. Discussion wall. Back when I was 46 years old and 252 pounds, and my BMI was 38 at that time. What is it? Boop, boop. Yeah. I hope you don't smoke cigarettes, though. Please tell me you're not as I was. Tell me you're smarter than I was. You don't smoke cigarettes. Or do vapes. Any kind of tobacco. What is it? Hell no. Good. Excellent. And you're one step ahead of me. Yeah, that's something I do now for free, is I help people quit cigarettes for free. Yeah, I mean, personal training, yeah, I'll charge them to lose weight and everything else, but there's just no way people can start to get their health in order if they smoke cigarettes or use vapes or anything tobacco related. Tobacco is an alkaloid, and the human body does not need alkaloids, especially ones that are toxic. All right, we have got one thing that's mandatory I have to do is I have to give everybody a taste. Otherwise, they're not happy. Okay, who wants a taste? Come get it. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yes, I know. Are you ready? All right, hold on. I should actually show this to you. It's just too funny. Let me get a napkin so I don't grease up my phone. Here. I'll put you guys down here. Who's made it? Ignacia. Hang on. I'm going to put you down here. Doggy cam and kitty cam. Who wants treats? Come on. Okay. You ready? You ready? All right, cat first. Come here, Cassie. Zeke, would you give Cassie a chance? Come here. Come here. There. Well, eat it. You don't want chicken? Go on. My cat's senile. I swear she's going crazy. All right, Zeke, there. And Zoe. No, Zeke, that's for Zoe. And these are for Zachary. Come here, Zach. No, Zachary, come here. Come here, Zach. You want it? Right, there you go. All right. Everybody gets a taste, right? Everybody got their taste. Everybody's done. Yes, killer calves. Go on. Take a look at those calves. Those are some killer calves. What's that? Somebody missed a piece. You bet those calves power walk 25 miles a week. That's my cardio. I'll be very impressed if any of you guys know what your resting heart rate is. Anybody? Huh? Challenge? Huh? Anybody? Tried it once in high school and quit right away. Well, I'm glad, because smoking, believe me, like I said, there's no way anybody can be healthy and smoke cigarettes. It's just not going to happen. Or even do vapes, for that matter. It doesn't matter. Any kind of tobacco use is not good. Yeah, these guys have got some fans on our Facebook page for pushing double nickels. Hi, Gracie. I'm glad you can make it. Just feeding my babies right now. You want food? Is that what you want? You want food? What? Shover. Squeaker. Here, why don't you come say hi to everybody, Squeaker? This is Cassandra, Cassie. She is about 18 years old now. Yep, prettiest green eyes ever. She's all of my animals are rescues. All of my dogs. This is my last surviving kitty, my yellow tabby, who was 16, passed away a couple of years ago. But this little monster, she is as stubborn as tough as the day is long. And she has kind of sort of lost her mind a little bit. Yeah. 2 or 3 in the morning, she'll just come howling in the hallway. Yep. That's when that's when you start thinking, well, maybe 18 is long enough. I'm kidding. Spoiled kitty. Huh. She's been with me since 2003. I rescued her off the street. Just Zachary, the little white chug. This guy. He was abandoned in an apartment complex in Los Angeles. Zoe, and he's 13. Zoe is my Chiweenie, and I got her at the pound, and that was in 2007. Zachary came on board in 2009. Zoe's about 12, Zachary's 13, and Zeke is the puppy. Zeke's the puppy. He's only been with me for about 2.5 years now. And I think he's about 4 years old now. Right around there, huh, baby? Huh. They're all rescues. Hey, Big Bad. Yeah, this time it wasn't a College Milo King. College Milo King. College Milo King. You know, I'm just trying to pronounce that properly. College Milo King. Okay. I think I'm in the ballpark. Anyhow, so you can probably figure out why I'm writing a dog book right now. If you guys haven't fanned me up, go ahead and do so. I usually get on here earlier in the day and I do stretching and weights and talk about personal training and health issues. But I've been off for a couple of days. The flu bug tried to bite me, so I bit it back. I tried. Yeah. I don't succumb to illness very easily. Not since I quit smoking cigarettes. It was funny. When I smoked cigarettes, 31 years, every single year, near enough, I had some kind of upper respiratory infection, usually bronchitis, you know, for smoking cigarettes from age 15 to age 46, right? Once I got rid of the cigarettes, and that's 13 years ago this summer, I haven't had a case of bronchitis since. I haven't had an upper respiratory infection since. In fact, I've been generally without colds or flus for the most part for almost 13 years. Right? Go figure. And that tells me one thing. Cigarettes were very bad for me. Not that I didn't know that already, but I wish somebody, Leonard, had told me when I was 25 a few of the things I'm sharing with you guys. There should be right there on the page right there. There should be a place where it says, fan. You can actually become a fan right there on the page, I do believe. I'm fairly new on this myself. I only started here the end of last year and only went on here a lot beginning of this year in January because I've got a goal. My goal is to try and help people get off the pre-diabetes list as possible. Right now, and that's a scary number, you guys, right now, 84 million. Thank you, I appreciate that. Right now, out of 324 million Americans, 84 million are pre-diabetic, you guys. Seriously, that's crazy. I mean, absolutely crazy. That's more than 1 out of 4 Americans currently are pre-diabetic. Right on the list, right on the line of being full-blown diabetic. Like me. I'm one of the 30 million Americans that are already diagnosed. I already know. Hey, Beepty. So my goal this year on this platform is to help as many of the Gen Zs and the millennials, especially, because I've got 4 millennial kids myself, as many of you guys get off that freaking list as possible. If you don't know if you're pre-diabetic, if you don't know what your A1C number is, please get your lab work done. Go see your doctor. It's a simple blood test. Find out what your A1C number is. The last thing that you want to do is to risk becoming a full-blown type 2 diabetic if you can avoid it. Diabetes mellitus is nothing to mess around with, you guys. I mean, it will kill you. It is killing people every single day. I mean, right now, somebody is about ready to lose toes, fingers, a foot, their life because of diabetes. It's killing people every single day. Yeah, we're losing 175 people every day to the opioid crisis, and that's horrible. But we're losing 1,500 people a day to the obesity epidemic, including the diabetes epidemic and everything that is coming out of it. Almost 10 times as many people, but we're not paying attention to this because it didn't happen overnight. It happened slowly over time. I didn't blow up to 252 pounds overnight. I did not become obese overnight. My BMI didn't go up to 38 overnight. It takes time. I mean, normally, and what I'm finding as a personal trainer and health coach, the people that I'm working with, and there's some new ones right here on YouNow that I'm working with, the people that I'm working with, I'm finding are gaining about a pound every other week. About a pound every 2 weeks on average. Some folks are gaining about a pound a month. But on average, right now, people I'm working with are gaining about a pound every 2 weeks. It's a very simple way to figure it out. That's the thing I've been doing since the beginning of the year, is the food diary program. We're going to start another one on Monday. Once we determine where your calories are coming from, once we determine, all right, so I had this much food on Monday, this much food on Tuesday, this much on Wednesday, and we know exactly what you ate, right? Then we can determine where the calories are coming from. So we can take that whole week, the food diary, and add up all the calories, figure out, all right, here, based on your height and weight, here's the number of calories you need every day just to live, for your heart rate, your breathing, autonomic functions, if you will. On average, it's about 2,000 calories a day for the adult human being, right? For every 3,500 calories additional that you put into your body that you don't burn off, in some form of exercise or activity, that turns into 1 pound of fat. It's a simple formula. We know the math. The math is very easy. That's why all these stupid diet programs and meal replacement programs, they're all doing the exact same thing. They're just trying to do it for you, right? So they're just trying to take the number of calories that you're inhaling and make them less, bottom line. So their meal replacement programs, the meals have a certain number of calories in them, designed that way. The diet programs, the diet plans, all of that, it's all to get you to the same point where you have a negative energy balance, you're losing weight, as opposed to a positive energy balance, you're gaining weight. Same thing with lap band. You're making the stomach smaller so you can only put in a certain number of calories. Same with the bariatric surgery. The problem with all of these things, the diet plans, the meal replacement programs, the bariatric surgeries, the lap band surgeries, all of the short-term fixes that people are after, the Nutrisystems. I love this, this Marie Osmond. She's been hawking that same 50 pounds she lost for 20 years now, it seems like. Their ultimate goal is just to get your money and get your plastic from you on a monthly basis, right? And they all guarantee the exact same thing. The exact same thing comes out of every damn commercial. Lose weight fast. No. Let me repeat that. No. I don't want you to lose weight fast. I want you to lose weight slow and permanently. Long-term changes. Lifestyle changes. And I know darn well, let's be realistic about this. Hey, Evangelos, how you doing? Hey, Remote Bear, what's going on? If your mind can think it, your hands can make it. Absolutely. Mind over matter, as far as I'm concerned. Remember, you're the driver. You're not the vehicle. You're the driver. You're the person in charge. Right? If you want to make changes, that's up to you. It's up to you. You want to drive a sports car? Do you want to drive a broken down van? That's up to you. Right? That is seriously up to you. And I don't care how old you freaking are. I don't care if you're 20 or you're 80. If you decide you're going to get your health in order, if you decide you're going to make changes for the positive, you can do it. The only person that gets in your way is you, literally. So I like that quote. Any positive quotes I like. Hey, YouNow person, glad you can make it. Anyhow, you guys are watching me feed my animals. Let's bring you back over here so you can see what's going on. Right, all personal. There. We have the plate going. Excuse me while I have a quick beverage hit here. It's Fairy. Well, that's cool. How you doing? Glad you can make it. Cheers. Happy Saturday night. It is beer 30, and I have earned it today. And I'll be if no personal trainer has ever told you before, it's quite fine to have a drink, right? If you're of age, just remember, for men, no more than 2 a day. Ladies, no more than 1. And don't forget, calories. Alcohol contains calories. Alcohol also contains a high sugar content. So you need to take that into account if you're trying to lose weight. You also need to take that into account if you're watching your blood sugars. Well, I'm not losing weight, but I am at least maintaining weight, and I'm always and will always be watching my blood sugars. I am a type 2 diabetic, but type 2 diabetes does not mean you don't get to do things. It just means you have to watch your blood sugar balance. And we can all appreciate the good things in beer. That is, if you're of age. I definitely do not support underage drinking. I'll put you guys over here. There we go. Got spaghetti and meatballs in the cooker, but first let me get these dogs fed. Otherwise, they're going to start taking me out at the ankles. If anybody has any questions on losing weight, quitting cigarettes, dealing with chronic back pain, how to deal with managing diabetes if you're already a full-blown diabetic like me, anything health or personal training related, I'm in. I'm also a certified mystery shopper if anybody has any interest in learning about that. I can tell you right now, that's a whole lot of fun depending upon what you're doing. All right, yours is coming. You hear the cat? I'm sure you guys can hear the meowing. 18 years old. You know, that's like a million in cat years. When she gets going at 2 or 3 in the morning, everybody wants to go strangle her. See, that's what happens when they get really old. I think just like us, they start to lose their minds. Dementia sets in. I think we have little kitty cat dementia. I'm mixing food. Anyhow, you guys, it's pushing 7 o'clock Pacific, my time. I've been hanging out with you guys for a couple hours. In spite of a few interruptions. I will be back online tomorrow morning. I plan to get on a little bit earlier in the day. I'm going to start tomorrow morning off earlier and probably be online doing morning stretch. If you're like I used to be, you sit around all the time, the odds are you have lower back pain, lower back issues, like I do. So if you want to get up fairly early tomorrow, I'm an early riser anyway, so I'm already going to be up. But if you decide you want to get up with me early tomorrow, I'm not talking super early, maybe 7, 8 a.m. Pacific time, then you can join me for morning stretch. One of the best ways that you can ensure that your body is going to last a long time, your physical body, right, besides getting into weight, is also making sure that you're limber, that you have beautiful range of motion, that you have the ability to have your vertebrae nicely adjust themselves, not have to go out and get it professionally done. One of the best ways to do that is to stretch and be limber, warm-up exercises. I do them 7 days a week. So tomorrow morning I will be on. We'll be doing what I just call morning stretch. Hello, Ted. Welcome back. So yeah, I'll be signing off shortly because I got to go get some pasta ready for the gang. This is the chow for the baby. See? Yum, yum, yum. For the dogs. 1/3 of a can of Friskies for the crazy old kitty cat. And she will perhaps be quiet for the first time in a while. Right? All right, Cassie. All right, you want to know how ready she is? Come here, check this out. This is one smart cat. All right, don't get in my way. She's waiting. That's her chair. I have to put the food up there, otherwise the dogs will get it. Look, what? What? You think this is for you? You think this is yours, huh? Go on. You want to talk about demanding. Mind you, she's been with me since 2003. That's longer than my wife, so I can't give her too much grief, right? All right. Drop, guys. Hopefully I don't get another freaking phone call or text. They should just be showing up here momentarily. All right, we got to heat this up. We have to nuke the food for the dogs. Gotta warm the chow first. Right, you guys? Warming the chow. Into the microwave we go. 55 seconds. Warm up the dog food. 18-year-old tabby cat, 13-year-old chug, 12-year-old chewini, and 4-year-old chiggy. I think I added it up. It's like 4 worth of pets. Hey, Dan! Just as I was getting ready to sign off, dude. Been hanging on for a couple hours. Flu tried to hit me, so hit it back. I got the flu shot, so whatever can get me. I don't know if it was flu, but it tried. Didn't let it win, though. Nostrovia. I can't wait till Mueller comes up with what he's going to drop. Mueller's going to drop some bombs. And if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, go watch CNN or MSNBC. I have had more fun in the last 13, 14 months watching the real world with what's been going on in our country with politics than all the soaps and all of the dramas and all the sitcoms I've watched since the 60s. Seriously, not even Nixon was this entertaining. Not even close. This is like a 3-ring circus all the time. It's fun. It really is fun. I'm not too worried because I know that minds that are much more logical and much smarter are going to be in control. And eventually the insanity is going to come to an end. Starting this November, we'll take back the House, I promise. I told the California Democratic National Committee, I said, if you need somebody good to run against whoever they're going to put up for ISIS seat, I'm in. Yeah, turn me loose. Seriously. If there's one thing I love, public speaking. Another, debate. Yeah. Get in my face on gun stuff. I swear. They want to arm teachers. They want to arm teachers. I'm a retired Marine. Okay. I'm a weapons expert. I qualified with my 45, my M16. I can fire a 60 Mike, an 80 Mike, a 105 howitzer, a law. I can set up claymore mines. I'm a weapons expert. I can tell you right now, there's absolutely no reason for anybody who's civilian to have an assault weapon. There is no reason for it. There is no need for it. That's insane. And arming teachers, that's crazier. I mean, that is absolutely bananas. I mean, crazy bananas. So take it from a retired Marine, a retired ground pounder. I was infantry, right? Mortars, rockets, weapons. That was what I did. You know, I blow things up and, that's what I did, right? I understand. And yes, I fully support the Second Amendment. Everybody should have the ability to defend their home. Everybody should have the ability to go hunt for food, to feed their family. I'll hunt deer and eat venison, rabbit, whatever. I don't believe in game hunting or trophy hunting. But if you're going to eat what you kill, I support that 100%. But I've yet to meet anybody who's going to go hunting with an M16 or an AR-15 or an Uzi or an AK-47. Those are not hunting weapons. Those are strictly human killing weapons. And civilians have no need for them. No need. Police, fine. Military, fine. But civilians have no need for assault weapons. My opinion. And I'll stand by it till the cows come home. I fully support those kids in Parkland, 100%. And nobody should ever have to face that again. Ever. I can't believe we haven't done something already. And I say shame on every Congress every Congress since Columbine that hasn't done anything about this. Okay, you guys, where did it go? All right, I'll deal with it later. Let's get this food passed out before I have 3 dogs jumping me from behind. Sorry, you guys, I had to get on my rant for just a minute about that because it's insane. The idea, just the idea that they want to arm teachers. That's just crazy. All right, one more mix. Hang on. You always got to do one more mix anytime you take something out of the microwave because you can get hot spots. And the last thing you want to do is to burn your doggies' mouths. Just one quick mix up. What's that? Hey, Merch Dog. How you doing? Buddy, I thought you already were a fan. Well, thank you for fanning me. I appreciate it. Tomorrow morning, I'm going to talk about goal setting. On Monday, I'm going to start a new food diary. I've got about a half a dozen people right now that are participating with me on Skype in weight loss programs. These are the folks that have been doing the food diary with me. Some started last month, some did at the end of January. All right. You want to see bouncies? You want to see excitement? Huh? Yeah, excitement? Are we ready? Are you prepared? All right, this one's for Zachary. Go, Zachary. All right, hang on. 2 more coming. Are you okay? Breathe through your mouth. This is a reverse sneeze, if any of you have ever seen this. Did we catch it? If we catch it early enough, she's okay. All right, hang on. All right, Zeke and Zoe. Come on, here we go. All right, yep, Zeke is spinning. Go. Come here. All right, so take your time. Slow. You okay? Nothing's going to stop them from food. Just like kids. To me, my dogs are just like my kids. I don't treat my dogs, my cat, any different than I did my 2-legged children. The same emotions. They do. The dogs and cats, I've been with dogs and cats my entire life. I've worked on a farm. I've been with domestic animals. I've been exposed to animals of every type, size, shape. And I can tell you, animals that have limbic systems, all mammals, for instance, they have all the same feelings that we do. All of them. Happiness, sadness, depression, joy, giddiness. I mean, fear. I mean, those are everything from, I don't care if it's a dog or a cat or a chicken or whatever. They have those emotions. One emotion that I find that humans have that animals don't share. Just one. It's a very strong emotion. And I've yet to meet any dog, especially, that has this emotion. If anybody could guess, I'd be interested if you guys could guess on which emotion I think that humans display that you'll never find in a dog or a cat or any other animal. Anyhow, you guys, what we're going to be doing. Hey, Bobby, how's it going? Robert, glad you could make it. Queen, Sam. You guys, I'm just getting ready to head off. I've been out here for a couple hours now, and I'll be back on tomorrow morning. The next 2 days are going to be kind of important. Because one, we're going to talk tomorrow about goal setting. For those of you that are out there like me that need to lose weight, especially like me that need to lose a lot of weight, goal setting is going to be important, and understanding the caloric balance, how to turn a positive energy balance into a negative energy balance. So tomorrow, after we do some stretching, we're going to talk about goal setting and turning a caloric balance into your favor. Because right now, if you need to lose weight, if you're either overweight or obese like I used to be, then the caloric balance is not in your favor. Your body mass index, your BMI number is out of healthy.
And my job as a personal trainer coach is to help people lose weight, get their body mass index back into normal range. And for me, that the balance includes the entire person, not just the physical, the inside. Remember, you're the driver. You're the person that's literally driving the vehicle. You're not the vehicle, driver of the vehicle. So, and you get to decide what kind of vehicle you drive ultimately. I used to have a big old fat out of shape minivan. Take a look on my wall. Take a look at the discussion on my wall there. That was my picture at 46, 252 pounds. I used to be a big old minivan. I decided I'd rather be a muscle car. And you can make that same decision. You can make that same choice. I didn't even start making the decision to get healthy till I was 46. If I hadn't got hit with type 2 diabetes, I would have probably kept on smoking and gaining weight and probably had a heart attack by the time I was 50. So for me, getting hit with type 2 diabetes probably saved my life. Who knows? But bottom line is, I'm convinced I wouldn't be standing here enjoying a beer and talking to you guys as a personal trainer and health coach at almost 59 years old, right, if I hadn't made some changes. And that was 13 years ago. So I can assure you, I don't care how old you are. I don't care how out of shape you are. Right? If it changes, you want to get better, you can do it. Seriously, the human body is malleable. You can make the change. You're not stuck. A lot of people, I hear this from a lot of people. They think it's too late. Well, there was a guy earlier who was only 30 years old, and he thought it was too late for him to get in shape. Right? I had a guy who was 55, told me the exact same thing. Right? It's irrelevant how old you are. Truly, age is just a number. Chronologically, yeah, that's okay. How long you been on the planet? Right? At least this form in this incarnation. Again, you are not the car. You're the driver of the vehicle. You're the person that's looking out the windshield, right? The person you see in the mirror every morning. You're the driver of the car in charge. You get to put on the brakes or hit the accelerator. You get to turn left, right? You decide what happens with the vehicle. You are not the vehicle. So if you decide you want to make your vehicle better, then you can do it. Seriously. Anyhow, I'll be signing off here shortly. I got to go get some pasta boiling for the spaghetti and meatballs I made earlier. You guys want to see? Check it out. Ooh, yum. Yum, yum, yum. And of course, I used grass-fed beef. Turn this down to low. I used grass-fed beef in making my meatballs, and I kicked them up with some spinach. Yeah, chopped up some spinach real fine and put it in with the burger. A little bit of truffle oil, garlic, all the good stuff. Anyhow, you guys, I'm glad you could make it. I do need to get myself moving here and get some pasta going. Well, you could probably hang out while I at least get this boiling. Don't take a whole lot. I want to get on before the roomies get home. Now remember, if you guys have any questions, hit me up. That is the category, right? And it doesn't have to be on personal training or health coaching. You can ask me questions on pretty much any topic you want while I'm on. Yeah, a few more minutes. First, I got to get some spaghetti going. Oh. You guys remember the roasting pans? Everybody's got this roasting pan, I'm sure. Gotta have my deep pot for spaghetti. And I cooked it in over here. And a touch more. You guys are being too easy on me tonight. Hit me up with some questions.
Betty, here's a question for you. Are any of you, some of the folks currently caught up in this opioid epidemic going on? I know people personally caught up in it right now. Someone who was a close friend who's caught up in it right now. It changes them. It dehumanizes them. You won't recognize them for who you know they are. But it's not them. It's the heroin or the PCP or the meth or whatever it is they're taking. Over-the-counter meds, whatever. Do not judge them based on their addiction. Addiction is a sickness. Addiction is an illness. Right? They need help. Right? They don't need to be mistreated. They don't need to be looked down upon. So, if you know someone who's currently caught up in that, reach out a hand, a listening ear. Just make sure they understand they have someone they can reach out to when they reach the limit. They will reach their limit, believe me. You cannot continue. Get this spaghetti going. You guys have a comment or question on this, hit me up. Hey Ashley, how you doing? Glad you could make it. I was just being a little more of a friend of mine recently got caught back in the heroin epidemic, and she has gone back on. So I'm a little bit, not a little bit, but a lot. I can't say I'm disappointed. I just feel really bad for her. I was really, really hoping that, the Suboxone was going to work. Yeah, I know. But I reached out, she at least knows that, when she's reached the limit, when she's reached the end, somebody is going to be here. I will be available. It's my ex-girlfriend, by the way. But I told her, no matter what, even if we broke up and stayed friends, if it ever happened, if she ever got back in that situation again, I can't understand. I've never tried heroin. I have no idea. But I've heard about it, and I understand that it's pretty crazy. Yeah, well. When a baby boomer dates a millennial, I guess. Try to. I'm the first person to say that age is just a number. In fact, if you look at chapter 13 in my book, go look at chapter 13 right now. Pushing Double Nickels on Amazon. Go look at chapter 13. It's titled Just a Number. And I wrote that back in 2013, 2014. It was published in 2014. So, yeah, obviously I have I have to, I would be the biggest freaking hypocrite on the planet, right? If I were to tell, a 25-year-old who showed interest, sorry, you're just way too young. I even though I tended to push that way anyway, I was told point blank, aren't you the guy who wrote in your book, age is just a number? Isn't that a chapter in your book? I would be the biggest hypocrite on the planet if I didn't at least give them the opportunity